Everybody. Jeez.
Now, there's been a lot of agenda push and lies when it comes towards the media, but one of the biggest lies is probably making you believe that a player is better than another player when there's not really that much proof to present to it. And one of the biggest mistreatments was one Kobe Bryant, when we all was trying to say LeBron James is better than Kobe. Is that really the truth? Let's expose it now. What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Now, you notice how a lot of people like to dismiss Kobe Bryant and say that automatically because of stats that LeBron James is better than Kobe Bryant. Now, let me ask you this much. LeBron James has a winning record over Kobe Bryant. That's what a lot of you people like to bring up when it comes to trying to say LeBron James is better than Kobe Bryant. But you fail to realize that Kawhi Leonard has a winning record over LeBron James. So, by your logic, is Kawhi Leonard better than LeBron James? And I can tell you this much. When I see these two guys play against each other, I see this. So you mean to tell me that this guy is better than number 24 for the Lakers? Does this look like a guy that LeBron James is better than? You watching it with your own eyes. You be hard pressed to find highlights of LeBron James doing these things to Kobe Bryant. You know, but this has been going on for years. Game after game, Kobe Bryant has been giving LeBron James the business. I'm just saying, man, the proof is right there in front of you. Does this really look like a guy? You take away all those nonsense stats. Is this a guy that really is better than Kobe Bryant? When push comes to shove, what can he do against Kobe Bryant? Prime for prime, Kobe Bryant would have been whooping on LeBron. And as you see, even out or in his prime, nice move. Still whooping on LeBron. Back to the basket. Posts up a guy that's 6'8" and scores on him. Here he goes again, scoring on a guy that's bigger than him in the post. Michael Jordan was a better post-up player than Kobe Bryant. Way better mid-range shooter. Better post-up player, bigger hands, and jumped higher than Kobe. Oh, look at that move. That's Kobe's last game in the Lakers uniform. And he just, against LeBron James, their very last meeting. So Kobe was old. LeBron was in his prime still. And LeBron got faked out of his boots like that. This goes to show you LeBron would never be able to beat Kobe Bryant. In prime or out of prime. You give Kobe one sidekick, you give LeBron one sidekick, LeBron loses. He ain't better than Kobe and Mike. Let's just put it the way it is. Now, I see that way more often than LeBron James going one-on-one with Kobe Bryant and trying to score on Kobe. I see Kobe shut LeBron James down defensively. I see Kobe Bryant get in LeBron James's you-know-what, score on him countless times, okay? Hit incredible shots on him. Now, as you saw in some of those highlights, LeBron James don't got nothing for Kobe Bryant. He can't guard Kobe Bryant. He can't stop Kobe Bryant. So, if he can't do those things, but you constantly saying that he's better than that LeBron James is better than Kobe Bryant, what are we talking about then? Because there is nothing that LeBron James can do to stop Kobe Bryant. And I would tell you this constantly. If they met each other in the finals, being the fact that LeBron James has openly admitted to Kobe Bryant being better than him, not one, not two, but several times.
Well, like I've been quoted in the past, and I will continue to be quoted, I think he's the best player in our league right now. What he's able to do offensively and defensively is, it's unbelievable. And I look up to a guy like Kobe Bryant just because of...
Who's the best player in the NBA?
Kobe Bryant.
Better than you?
I would have to say right now. He's a really, really good player. Individually, he has some of the best skills that the NBA has ever seen in history.
How are you going to beat a guy that you look at as being better than you countless times? So, LeBron James is lucky that he didn't see Kobe in the finals, because it'd be 3 more extra finals losses on LeBron's resume.
What again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
So you mean to tell me LeBron James needs a super team? He needs to gang up on Kobe Bryant to stop him and beat him, because that's the only time he got a winning record over Kobe Bryant. So let's break down the facts of that. LeBron James has only beaten Kobe Bryant more times. It's because he was playing on a super team. I repeat, a super team, okay? He needed several All-Stars to beat Kobe Bryant, because he know one-on-one he can't stop Kobe Bryant.
Hey, nigga, help me!
He know if both of their teams was equal and it came down to the get down, because in a biggest stage there is, the biggest players, the All-Stars, are going to have the ball in their hands more times than not. So you mean to tell me that LeBron James can't stop Kobe Bryant without having multiple help? So if that's the case, how can LeBron James stop an in-prime Kobe Bryant when you saw the results right now? Even when Kobe was older, he was still giving LeBron James the business, one-on-one and defensively, shutting him down, mentally taking him out of the game. So if he can't do that to Kobe Bryant, who's a baby Michael Jordan, let me ask you this. Riddle me this.
Playing against him.
Kobe posts up in a post, scores on LeBron. Here come Kobe stooling LeBron again. Keep in mind, you mentioned in his video that he has a IV shot because he wasn't feeling good. So this is a flu game for Kobe as he's stooling LeBron James in a flu game.
As soon as your hand goes down, too late.
Very skill set similar to Mike.
Got the IV at halftime.
Left to right crossover similar to Mike.
Bryant calling for the ball. James on him. Bryant.
Unbelievable fade. Very Jordan-esque on LeBron. Bron can't do nothing against that.
Kobe Bryant fade over a great.
How can he stop an in-prime guy that has bigger hands, better defensive player, better scorer, better post-up player, and by the way, you're 6'9", 6'8", and you're not a better post-up player, neither than Kobe or Michael Jordan. Do the math on that. So if you can't stop that, how could you stop a guy that was a scoring force like no other, a 10-time scoring champ, 5-time MVP, one of the best defensive players of all time, LeBron James? If you can't stop Kobe hounding you, blocking your shot at 6'6", who's not even as athletic as Michael Jordan, how could you stop Michael Jordan? Jordan would have been doing the same thing to you, but even worse. He would have been beating you so bad that you would have to call the cops. It would have not been not 1, not 2, but not 3, but throughout your whole prime, if you was matched up with Michael Jordan, you would have got your butt whooped. You would have got L after L, because you would have nothing to do to stop Michael Jordan on offense or defense. You could have passed the ball out and tried to hope a role player to bail you out, but that would not help you. That would not help you stop Michael Jordan, because the onslaught would have been too much for you, because you can't even stop Kobe, baby Jordan. So you damn sure ain't stopping Michael Jordan. So you riddle me this. Is that your king? How are you better?
Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop your fucking lying.
Then Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, if you cannot even stop them? How? There's nothing that you present that's better, that you could stop those guys. You got owned by Kobe Bryant every single time, to a point that you submitted to him. then guess what? You would have submitted to Michael Jordan like there was no other. Because Michael Jordan was a killer. And Michael Jordan was a guy that was going to rip your heart out. So if you can't stop Mike, you can't stop Kobe. How are you the GOAT? Empty stats. That makes you the GOAT. Those stats led to you losing 6 finals. Those stats led to you getting your butt whooped by multiple players. And you're lucky I didn't pull up Jason Terry highlights on you.
Oh, shut up, nigga.
Jason Terry was owning you in 2011. That's something that Jordan would never let happen. I never seen Jordan get shut down mentally and physically like that. Even in losing, he still got his. I'm just saying, man. This is no disrespect to LeBron James. You're a great player. But the media has pushed you way too much. The media has pushed you way too much. To a point where you are overrated. Because if you was judged completely right.
Assist for Bryant. The West up by 8 with just under 3 to go in the fourth.
Money goes to charity.
Kobe all over James. It's rejected.
The look from Kobe Bryant on LeBron James. I guarantee you the comments by Michael Jordan are fueling this little tick for tack back.
You shouldn't be ranked above Kobe Bryant. You shouldn't be ranked above Michael Jordan. And you're not ranked above Michael Jordan because you're going to still keep collecting that ghost. And you know what I'm talking about. In terms of the media, some of them already overrate you. And try to put you over Mike. How are you even better than Kareem or Tim Duncan? So, there's several players that make you look suspect. But nobody got a resume like Mike. I'm just saying. Prince Sports out. Peace.